This is my backyard. This is the place that I find refuge. This is the place that I call Eden. It is incredible. Absolutely incredible. I've had so many wonderful experiences living here that it would be impossible to tell you about them all. For example, I live in a place where the lady of my life, a lady that I call my wife, you like that? Lady of my life, a lady that I call my wife, has created what is known as a beautiful garden. This garden is incredible. It's got, on the back fence, you're going to be having sunflower seeds, sunflowers growing on the back fence. Then you're going to be having all kind of flowers growing in here. Some you can already see. Then there is the lemongrass, the tomatoes, hibiscus, peppers, onions, chives, and birds. I have so many birds visiting in my garden. It is incredible. I don't know if you can see the birds, but they're here. Not only are they here, there they are, enjoying my little bird sanctuary. This bird sanctuary, by the way, is very simple. It is driftwood. The bird feeder itself is on a pole, and underneath the bird feeder you have what used to be a kitty litter thing to place kitty litter. Now it is underneath the bird feeder because when they eat, they spill the food onto the ground. Well, it is difficult for them to find the food later on. So what happens is that it spills into this thing that is called a kitty litter, and they can find it easy because in this little container, what happens is that I put some sand in the bottom, the food falls on top of the sand, underneath the kitty litter holes, so when it rains, the water drains right through. Also, as you can see, the birds are eating, and they don't mind me being here one bit. Isn't that wonderful? Next to them, of course, you have a little dollar store thing that I bought, and this dollar store container has water in it, and the water is where they take a bath. I don't know how to explain to you how absolutely magnificent living in this Shangri-La. It is indeed Shangri-La. But the most important thing about living here, or I should say, one of the most important things about living here is my neighbors. Right next door, my neighbor Major, he is so generous. The guy is generous to a T. Across the street from him, I have Rosa, a beautiful family. She and her husband lives there. And next door to them, you have Kim. This morning, I came out my house, and there was Kim and my neighbor Major clipping the trees that are overhanging my walkway out of the kindness of their heart. Now, there is this guru, somebody that I admire a lot, a Christ-like figure, who said, see the birds back there? Who said, to love your neighbor as you love yourself. Do you realize that if we all loved our neighbors as we loved ourselves, starting with your own neighborhood, expanding it out to your own city, to the own state, to the own country, to the world, we would have no wars. We would have no wars. But this morning, I'm a little choked up about this. This morning, Kim shared a thought. Kim said, You're not living if you're not sharing. Isn't that a beautiful thought? Well, I would like to share everything that I have, really, because I create videos, but in fact, I am not important. What's important is to make a video that somebody will hear something and it'll inspire them to do something. I know it sounds confusing, but the fact is, if you try to ignore me as the creator and just think of the creation as being important, I think you'll get it.